As we are, empowering artists with intellectual disability. As We Are is an organisation that's committed to providing opportunities for West Australian artists with intellectual disability, the opportunity to showcase their art and their art practice with the broader WA community. As We Are's been going for 18 years. It was started in 2002 by a lady by the name of Rosalind Lewis. It started off as a one-off art award and exhibition. So much interest from the artists and so much community support. It's gone on to become a really big, prestigious art award on the WA Arts calendar. This morning we've had all of the artists coming in to drop off their entries. Often they'll come in themselves to deliver their works. And this is a work from Rebecca Johnston. When they come in, we label them to make sure that we know who's who. When we put up the show, we also check the hanging, make sure everything's okay. My dad does that.
I fix any problems with the actual framework, set them upright at the correct heights, so that when they get hung, they're all at the same level and evenly matched.
And then they go to be photographed professionally by a photographer.
I'm exhibition support, so generally just helping Susie with the intake of all the artworks, ticking them off the list, making sure they're all in, and then helping with hanging later on this evening. Yeah, very excited. I look forward to it every year that I've done it.
It's pretty exciting. It's been a very diverse collection of artworks. We've got big, massive pieces like paintings, to mosaics, to clay sculptures.
This is my second year curating the As We Are exhibition. My role is to get the works and try and place them in a way that helps the viewer or the people come to visit the exhibition to understand a little bit more about what the artist is trying to say. My approach here in curating is I will group them in themes. I'll put the landscapes together, the abstract works together, and so forth like that. It's a real balance, because you don't want one work to dominate the space. And the other trick is you don't want to have tiny light works at the end. So that's why I've got quite large and strong works at either end. But if it's a small work, it just kind of disappears off into the corner. So it's almost like putting a full stop into a sentence. You can make the work really sing the way you place it on the walls. It makes a massive difference. Generally, the paintings are all placed at eye line, which means that everything is arranged on a center line. And we do that because it's the best way for your eye to read the work. It's pleasing to the eye to look around, and no matter how small or large, everything is based on that center line running through the work. I might need to do a salon hang, which is where the works are all over the wall, like you see in the old French schools, which I quite like, or a double hang, which is two like this, and then in that instance you would have the darker work below, kind of hold it, otherwise it pushes down. on the lighter work. So I really encourage you to feel free to express yourself however you want.
We've got 4 judges this year. We've got artists David Gould, Jade Dolman, Kate Leslie and also Tom Freeman. These are local professional West Australian visual artists that come in to judge all of the entries for our 6 main awards and also to select 10 judges' certificates of high commendation. I've kind of given each of you 2 different awards. And so Kate, I've given you and Dave together.
Okay.
Yep. So basically Jade, I've got down for the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award, also the Contemporary Art Award. Yep. David, you've obviously got the David Gould Award. Yeah. And then Kate, I've given you the regional, with David, the Regional Art Award, presenting together,
great.
yeah. Tom, I've got you doing the Rosalind Lewis and the Stephen Jalala 3D. And I've got you and Dave down to announce the judges' high commendation.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Okay.
So, for your awards specifically, those 2 each, I've given you a sheet that says the winner of this, yeah, that's the one. And you just like a little sentence or 2 that you might like to share why you guys chose that particular artwork.
And that might be something that we help each other with, I feel.
I think it's nice.
I do too, actually. Yeah, like colour, line, whatever it was.
If you guys just want to use your experience as an artist when you're selecting the works, you always say, Dave, what do you say? You go, when you walk around, you like pick the one that really stops you in your tracks. Straight away. It's a process of negotiation. So sometimes it could be unanimous, and sometimes it could go anyway. So you might find that, like, Jade might be going, oh, I really love this one, you know, and then, you know, I said whoever's got those awards really could make the final call, but the idea is that there is some consensus.
This is Active's first year on board as a major partner with As We Are. We're really excited to see several of our customers participating. We have Chloe, who's going to be our MC. She's going to do an amazing job. So many of our customers are really keen on art, and we see this partnership as a real opportunity to enable those people who are interested to be a part of the broader, wider arts community. And we're really excited to be able to be part of that journey with them in broadening their independence. It'll be a great night.
I just love the seaside. It's calming. It's just something about it I can't explain. All the artworks and the textures of them. I wouldn't mind trying some, doing some, especially the pottery I've just seen around here. Great experience, possibility of getting some sales.
I like to paint because it makes me happy and I like bright colours. It's a butterfly and it's called Wonderful Day.
It's called Place of Reflection. It's a sunset at Broome. We went this year in August and got the picture with the sailing boat just went past, so I just timed it just right. I entered it last year and I won it, so this is like back-to-back kind of thing, hopefully. Cross my fingers. For people with disabilities, I think it showcased the capability of the creative side. They should be very proud what they have achieved. I applaud them all. Yeah.
I do pencil art, I do painting, houses, portraits, landscapes, nude art, abstracts, anything. I've got a garden and I'm still studying it. I won in 2018, nearly every time it's been sold there.
I'm Wobby. I go to Rye and cost $75. I like my pottery. I did paint it all. I like to say thank you for me to help out.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the 18th annual As We Are Art Award. My name is Chloe Hutchinson and I will be emceeing tonight along Auslan interpreter Margaret Cooper. It is great to see you all here tonight, joining us in celebrating the 160 participating artists and their inspiring artwork.
I'm very, very happy to do the work of the country and to welcome you here in the Whadjuk region to Boorloo, which is the Noongar name of Perth, along the Derby Yerrigan along the Swan River. And I welcome you all on behalf of the Whadjuk Noongar people, and I welcome you on behalf of my elders.
Such joyous work and such a beautiful occasion.
The moment we have all been waiting for. Each year, As We Are invites a panel of 4 professional visual artists to judge all of the entries. This year, we thank judges David Gould, Kate Leslie, Jade Dolman and Tom Freeman.
The winner of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award is Greg Clark. Greg is awarded this for his impressive use of colour, line, movement and expressiveness.
The winner of the Contemporary Art Award goes to Christopher Hummel.
This goes to Christopher for his artwork Graffiti Train in Canada. This artwork was chosen for Christopher's artistic style, texture and movement. Congratulations.
The winner of the Dave Gould Award for Artistic Excellence is Tim Malcolm. For his artwork Animals from the Attic Eating Grass.
Menos Norfolk, H. Martins.
The winner Amy Dixon.
The work had a really interesting use of form and shape with a really bold and confident composition. It was playful and it really drew us back in. Congratulations, Amy.
The winner of the Rosalind Lewis Award is Tabitha Durrani. For her artwork, Mr. and Mrs. really captured a moment in a relationship between two people. Congratulations, Tabitha. The winner of the Stephen Dallauer Memorial Three-Dimensional Award is Kylie Graham. Kylie's sculpture, Cinderella and Prince Charming, was a perfectly confident and awkward little work. It was beautiful, it was playful, evocative and very charming.
Everyone who came here, and I want to thank my family, my friends and all the supporters and everyone for encouraging me in my artworks. Thank you all again.
In addition to these 6 awards, the judges have also selected 10 outstanding artworks for our congregation.
These awards are in no particular order. 5 photographs. With his work, Daisy. Gavin McNamara. Next artist is Paul Mitchell. Congratulations, Paul. Incredible technique in that work. Lynn Newport.
I'm very shocked. I didn't expect any of this. This rewarded us.
Give Shane Julian Boone for his work, Spaceport 1. Margaret Raymond, her artwork for Art Gallery. Congratulations, Margaret. Jane Ryan, Dog Celebration Week. And his work, Jimi Hendrix. The winner is David Gould. David's work once he does it.
Thank you, my loving family. Thank you.
Thanks, Kate and principal partners Nelson Group and My Place, and congratulations to the 10 recipients of the Judges High Commendation.
We had a fantastic evening tonight. There was a huge turnout and a lot of excitement in the air with all the artists attending with their family and friends.
I've been a patron of this organisation for quite a while, and every year I'm absolutely dazzled by these As We Are shows. I'm a collector of artwork since I was at university a long time ago, and I'm dazzled every year. For those who love art, and I'm one of those people who loves art, and I do not think it's an add-on to life. I think it's an absolute essential to life, and it lifted my spirits enormously the moment I walked in. And of course I had to get my checkbook out straight away, and I hope lots of other people do too. The really interesting thing about the show is how much it's grown and how much the audience for the show has grown as well. I'm always pleased to have to compete with other people when I come here for those red stickers so that I can stick them on some of those artworks. I've been buying Rebecca's dogs for a very long time. She's an artist who's been, and Clive's wonderful work as well is very familiar to lots of people. But there are so many new artists this year, and they're so accomplished. The pottery work is very good, the pencil work is good, the painting is marvellous. There are so many things in this show this year which are really admirable. And as somebody who's been a patron for a long time, and I've been delighted to do that because I love to promote their work, it really dazzles me that it keeps growing, it keeps improving, and it gives so much pleasure to so many people. It's been a great show, and I'm so glad I was here.
The one up top, and that's my boyfriend David. That's David's, that's mine. Maybe we can have both together next time. Both got soul. Both got soul. Thank you very much. Thanks, Emma. I hope you like the painting.
It was inspired by my trip to the zoo, to the Perth Zoo, and the red panda looked directly at me. And from that point on, I loved red pandas. And if it hadn't have been for the ladies at Rise, Ruby and Pauline, I would not have got it in. They kept pushing me to get it in, because they really wanted me to experience what my husband Damon had experienced. And I am over the moon because it has just been sold, but it's just been bought by the Minister of Disabilities. I am so happy. If you're thinking of entering something like this, it doesn't matter what disability you've got, please enter it. Enter your artwork. It is an amazing experience. Thank you so much for the opportunity, as we are, for allowing people like me to express how we're feeling. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Matthew Clark. This is my painting called Butter and Forest. It's based on one of my stories writing. It's an illustration of one of the moons where creatures called mutant demons who used to live in hell in the sewers. And now they have no home, but they're given this home. And all the red demons who live in that planet there, this is a moon. I've got apprenticeship, work at Fremantle for art, and that's Kate that helps me. I make acrylics, get the desired result, but unless it's a straight up primary or secondary that's flat.
To be able to dance with artists like Mandy and Matthew for this period of time in the As We Are mentorship is really humbling. It's a relationship that you have to form. There's an intimacy, there's a trust, and it's reciprocal. When you go to an As We Are exhibition and see these works framed and then they're on the wall, they take on a different shelf life. It's like watching water turn to ice, it changes medium. And then all of a sudden there's a distance, and all that intimacy is now on a wall, and it's a conversation with an audience, which is really, it's powerful.